In this video, we're going to be breaking down the different types of slang you see in the UK, because I'm sick and tired of all the British people's stereotypes. I'm convinced all they think we do is drink bottles of water and sip cups of tea. I've lived in this country my whole life, and I kid you not, I've only had tea once. And I didn't even like it. Don't get me wrong, some British people do talk like this, but this is where I draw the line.
Wagwan, my famalam.
Famalam. Famalam.
I just topped him off like it was nothing.
Huh?
No, nobody talks like this. I'll tell you that for free. Most of us talk with more class, at least in London, which is where I'm from. So today I'm going to be educating you guys on how us British people really talk. Quick disclaimer before we start, a lot of these terms are going to be more applicable to the London area because that's just where I'm from.
Perfect.
Okay, so before we can get into the more advanced lingo, I gotta run you through the basics. Firstly, we got man. This is a household word in the UK Slang dictionary. Probably one of the most used words, as you will often use this to refer to yourself and others. For example, if I wanted to go to the shops, I wouldn't say, I'm going to the shops. I would say, man's going shops. And if I wanted to refer to a group of people, I wouldn't say, those guys over there. I would say, that man over there. Oh, no, not you guys. I was talking to the people behind you. Another way you could address a group of people, guys specifically, is man them. And for a group of girls, you would say, gal them. Next up, we got what you saying, which can also be abbreviated like this. So what you saying is basically a pretty standard greeting, similar to what's good. Pretty straightforward, right? But the thing is about this phrase is that you never really know how to respond to it. Because if someone asks me what's good, I know how to respond accordingly. Like I'll tell them how I've been, blah, 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 blah. But when someone says what you saying, like you can't reply to that because you were literally not saying anything prior to starting a conversation with them. So what usually ends up happening is that both people just end up saying what you're saying to each other, which I know makes zero sense, but that's just how it is over here. The next term is one that I've been on the receiving end of quite a few times in my day, and that is butters. So if this word is a word used to describe someone that's ugly, where'd this hang come from? Or something that's just quite disgusting. For example, saying you're butters basically substitutes for saying you're ugly. Now, if you get called butters, you're not just kinda ugly. You're ugly, bro. Like getting called butters is a low blow. And if you think something is disgusting, for example, someone picking their nose, you could also describe that as butters. We also have the term clap, which is literally just a synonym of butters. On the other end of the spectrum, we got leng, which is used to describe someone that is really attractive. Boy or girl, or something that's really good in general. If you see a 10 out of 10 walking down the street, you would say she's leng. Now, if you were eating some nice food at some 5-star restaurant, you would say, you said this food's so leng. Now, you might already be familiar with the word peng, which is another UK slang which basically means the same thing as leng, but nobody uses peng anymore. Bare. This is another simple one. It basically means a lot. If you got a lot of shoes, you got bare shoes. If you play a lot of sports, you play bare sports. If you got a lot of feet, you got bare feet. Get? See what I did there? Bare feet. Was it funny? Okay, I'm sorry. On that note, we're going to be leaving it here for this video. If you made it this far, I want you to try have a go at using one of the words from this video and putting it into a sentence. I want to see if you guys actually learned something. If you guys want a part 2, also smash that like button. Let's get better support for the return, because you guys know, if you follow my Instagram, I've been saying I'm going to be posting consistently, which right now is looking at 2 to 3 videos a month. So yeah, hopefully no more of this one upload every 2-month thing I've been doing. So yeah, without further ado, it's mandatory to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. So make sure you go ahead and do that. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me. I love you guys. Peace.